probably like some of you. I had only my mom raised
move that water.
and my sister. It was just two of us, and well, the three of us in the household. And I pushed hard with education, so I went to elementary school. I attended Bassett High School. Anybody go to Roosevelt? Anybody go to Roosevelt?
Roosevelt?
Anybody at high school? What high school?
Crosby.
Crosby?
Not in Connecticut.
Not in Connecticut. Where's the Academy? Okay, I attended Bassett High School, graduated from there, and then from there I went on to Eastern Connecticut State University in Willimantic. So I wasn't really interested in, going out of state. I'd rather stay home. But I still have a college experience.
Oh, you still playing?
Okay, good.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's all right. So there, I majored in.
Be careful. Yeah.
Oh, it's all right.
They on Gentry.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, be
running
careful,
to it
Eli.
on my way.
Go ahead.
From there, I majored in communications. So communications is basically, public relations, radio, media, newspaper, that kind of stuff. So now, I'm happy to say I work on 3 radio stations. I work for
Curtis,
1400 AM
can you look forward?
Bridgeport,
Stop with the giggling, please.
Haven, and then I work for www.wkrgradio out of Hampton. All right, so I'm, local, nothing huge yet.
Yeah.
You gotta dream big. Right?
Yes.
So it all starts though here. It starts now. You guys are young, you're vibrant, you have the whole world in front of you. If there's a saying that the world is your oyster, it literally is. You can't wait until you get to 20 and 30, although you can, but that's some setbacks if you wait too long. All right. So you guys, anybody already know what they want to do when they grow up? Yeah,
I like that.
What you want to do? I don't make it to that one yet. All right.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right.
How about you?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
NFL.
Cop.
Oh.
Cop.
Oh.
Marine biology. That's what's up. That's what's up. So
That's big.
That didn't raise your hand, right? What is it that you're waiting on? What you trying to figure out? What the? Whoa! That's a dragonfly.
That's a dragonfly. Y'all never really seen one? What Rebirth? What are you waiting for? You don't already know yet? Najee, what about you? You don't know yet? Okay. Yeah. Oh, he an NBA too. Got another NBA.
NBA. Okay. All right. So the ones of you that want to do basketball, football, all of that stuff, you are actually doing the work now, which is good. Because then when you get to the point where you can't start when you're ready. You got to start before, right? You guys, as the coaches, right? You had to work up to get to where you are now. They can't keep up with you if they just starting out with you. So you got to do the legwork. You got to do your homework, so that when it's time to do the test, when it's time to do those NBA tryouts, that you know and you have the stamina, right, in order to do what they are looking for. So that's what I'm saying. You got to do the legwork now. You guys are young. You have the opportunity to do the homework, to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to get where you want to get. So I encourage the ones that don't know, start thinking about what you want to do. Don't wait until you graduate from high school and say, this is what I want to do. What are you passionate about? And that's what I had to figure out. I had to think about, what is it that I really, really am passionate about? And I'm passionate about radio. I'm passionate about God, who is first in my life. And then after that is my family, and then my career. And that's the order that it should go in, right? So I'm passionate about radio because radio is an outlet. How are you guys knowing what's going on in the world, right? Media. But the media now, they kind of say what they want to say. They have you thinking a certain way. Well, it's my job to find out the truth and put it out there. And we need more people like that. We don't just want to hear what they're saying. We want to know what's going on in our community, what's really affecting us, what the real deal is. And so that's my job, is to find out what the real deal is, to find out who's doing what, and to get it out to everybody. So I just want to encourage you guys today to just, keep pushing forward. Dream big.
Yes.
Just because you live in Bridgeport, we got a lot of people that live in Bridgeport have made it. They live in California now, Georgia. You'd be surprised the talent that comes out of a small urban city. And just don't let the media make you feel like you black, you can't do better, you can't. No. The world is your oyster. You can have anything you want, you can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. But you got to put your mind to it, and you got to focus, you got to stay focused, and you got to push forward. Anybody has questions about radio, about moving forward and decisions? Yeah.
What was the radio things you said you had?
Yeah, so
The
we can
radio
keep it shut.
station is 1400 AM. They're all gospel. So
Okay.
it's 1400 AM is WWJRG radio.
Okay.
And then there's 88.7 FM.
Any young man or woman interested in getting into broadcasting or journalism, what kind of advice can you give them?
So the first thing with everything is education. Education is like number one. Some things, now I will say this honestly, some things education can't buy you, right? But it
Right.
just looks good. You can have a degree in a certain area, but if you want to go into another area, just because you have it in that area, they'll accept you. Now the other thing that I do outside of radio is I'm an HR director. That's my 9 to 5. And then
Okay.
I'm also an entrepreneur. So I make customized masks. I make anything customized. Anything you want, whatever you want customized, I make those. So it's always a hustle, okay? But education is number one. In order for you, knowledge is power. We hear that saying a lot, and it is true. You can't do anything without having the knowledge of it. So if you want to do journalism, if you want to do media, even if you want to do basketball, just because it's a physical sport does not mean that you don't have to learn the knowledge of it. You got to know what it takes, what you got to do in order to get there. So you want to study what it's going to take you to get there. You want to research it. And we have the internet, right? The internet, you can find anything on the internet. Look it up. If you can't look it up, go to somebody that is in that field that might be able to help you and advise you on what you need to do. And I'm sure there's a lot of mentors out here that are willing to help you get where you gotta get. You had a question? Okay. That's okay.
You can't remember?
Anybody else have questions?
Anybody else?
Oh, you did ask me a question about moving, what's it like moving forward, right?
Right.
I was saying that moving forward is like I think in high school, because basically I was to be a sophomore, but I'm moving forward to be a great basketball player in high school, and to be a sophomore next year. So right now I'm trying to do my homework more often, like go to school,
Excellent.
and pay attention to what's happening. I try to pay attention to more Spanish, learn more of that.
Yeah.
I learned words like good night and stuff like that. Now I'm used to it.
Right.
Good.
Don't swat it.
Yeah, don't swat it.
And I'm proud that you are standing up to say that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You want to aspire to be somebody. Be you. Be yourself. Don't be a follower. If all of them doing something over there and it's not right, you just want to be different. I like to be different. I like to stand out. And I don't even do it purposely. I just be me. By you being who you are, you will stand out because God created all of us differently. He created us equally, but we're all different and we're all unique in our own ways. So you will start to find when you start walking in your own person and who you are, you shine bright because nobody can be like you. I can't be like you. You can't be like me. Everybody just be themselves. But you know, when you can tell when a person is following somebody because they start emulating that person. And there's nothing wrong with emulating a person with their good qualities and trying to bring out the good qualities in you. But you don't want to be exactly like that person. You want to be you because God made you. And you never made you unique, but for a reason. And what I have learned in my adult life, right, is that by me being me, I'm going to help somebody else. I can genuinely help somebody else just by being me. When I'm trying to be somebody else, I can't figure out who I am, so now I can't help them. Somebody is waiting for you to do what you got to do so that they can do what they got to do. I know it sounds crazy, but life is like a domino effect. Once one go down, another one goes down. And so when you start leading, then that little brother, your little sister, your little cousin starts looking at you and they like, oh, well, I see Free can do it, I can do it too. And you help each other up. Once you get there, then you start pulling your brothers up. You start pulling, and when I say brothers, I don't mean by blood. I mean each other. You feel me? I mean, you go back to your communities and you say what you need help with.
All right, Jaden? I should be forward. Not messing with your nails.
I just knew I wanted to use my creativity. That's all I do. I was like,
You all right, Samir and Sheldon?
and this is what I want to do. I had two friends in the same line of business as me that taught me everything that I know. Now, I don't compete with them. I make masks, they make t-shirts, one do paintings. We all are in the same line of business, but we help each other. And that's what we have to, what your generation have to break. Our generation kind of compete, and I'll say that openly. But you guys are our future. You guys don't compete with each other, but help each other.
You all right, Rebirth? Okay.
Good job.
Excellent.
So I have something for you guys.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to drop off to Coach Brown.
Mm.
I'm going to ask if you could just give me everybody's name, their first names, and then I'll drop them off to Coach Brown. But it was a pleasure meeting you guys. If you guys are on social media, you're welcome to follow me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff.
Okay. All right.
And if you ever need advice, questions, guidance, mentor, I know a lot of people. I might not be the one, but I could connect you to the right person. If
Definitely
that person can't help you, then they could connect you to the right person.
What was that last
What's
thing
your
you
name?
said? Help each other what?
Help each other up. Yeah,
Wow.
help each other up.
Remember that?
What's your name for Facebook?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. Okay, my name is LaFrida. I go by Lady Free.
Lady Free.
Lady Free. Okay? It was a pleasure meeting you guys.
We just gonna get a couple pictures, Miss LaFrida, in the middle of the court. Let's get a couple balls.
Wait, you said,
Y'all know the routine.
Lady Free.
Jace, make sure everybody lined up right. Y'all know the routine by now. No hands in the pocket. As soon as we done with the pictures, bang 5. Bang another 5 out, then on Coach LD. Eli, make sure everybody lined up right. It's all good. Najee, let's come up. Let's make sure everybody lined up right, Rebirth. You okay, yo? Where? Yo, Jace, you ready? Make sure you make some room for Miss LaFrida about where Jaden at. Move over some.
You want me to get back here?
Wherever. Yeah, so we good. In the middle, tight. All right, see. Hold on. Where's Leland at? Leland, let's get in, please.
What's wrong with you?
Let's come together, y'all. I know y'all so shy and all that.